What's going on YouTube? Roxas, the Torterra here, and today we're bringing you another video of sorts, just like the same one we did with the Pokemon Sun and Moon. We actually have a new video talking about how this new Pokemon, what's it called, Magiana? This new Pokemon has been introduced to the series of Pokemon. It's called Magiana or Magiana, or something like that. It has two different names. There's like Magiana and one that's called Magiana. Like, it's weird. I think it's supposed to be like French, a play on French words, or I am not even sure. But anyway, as you guys can see here, it's like Torterra released this some time ago. I'm just not doing a video on it because I like to take my time with things. But who knows? Maybe in the future when things like come out, I'm just gonna like try to jump on top of them and put an update and then on my channel about it. I don't tend to do stuff like that, but I'm gonna start doing videos with new information, upcoming information and stuff like that for Pokemon. Anyway, Magiana is a new legendary type Pokemon. It's a new legendary Pokemon. It seems to be a fairy type. I think people are saying it's a steel fairy type, and it looks like a mix of what's it called? Klinklang with Diancie. So if you look at the body type, it looks like it's kind of Pokeball shape-ish, but then it also has a gear head where the eyes are. So yeah, it looks like it's mixed with like something like steel type and whatnot, but I don't know. Maybe that's Diancie somehow. I don't know. Maybe it's related to Diancie in some way. But it's supposed to be starring in a movie as well in X, Y, and Z series. So if I can give you a close-up of this, I don't know. If I can give you a close-up of the legendary, then there we go. Well, there's a close-up of the legendary. That's Magiana, and as you can see, like the body type is kind of like a Pokeball, like circular form, and then the head kind of has like a gear type design around its head, and two ears popping up. But it looks like a Pokeball, you know, like kind of. If you look at it, it looks like a Pokeball shape the way the chest is, and there's like two arrows around it, and there's red and pink inside of it. So it's like, it's really interesting design. I don't know what it's supposed to be. Maybe it is a fairy for sure, but we don't know what else it is going to be. Like, what else could it do? Like, what is it going to be? Like, is it going to be released in XY generations, like where Omega Ruby and Alpha Sapphire is? Like, who knows? Because this movie isn't coming out until like when? Like, maybe there's a movie coming out for it. So it's like, I don't know. It's maybe in June or July. I'm not completely sure. So like, it's not going to be released for some time. But I'm surprised they actually leaked this before they leaked anything else. Here's a movie poster where Magiana on top. You see Volcanion in the middle center because it's pretty much Volcanion and Magiana's movie. But I think Volcanion is actually trying to save Magiana. Somebody stole Magiana, like abducted her, and then pretty much from there, Volcanion was like, I'm going to have to go search for her and then bring her back to where she belongs. I don't know if it's female or male. It probably has no gender to be completely honest. But as we can see, there are a couple of Mega Evolutions featured on the movie screen, on the movie poster. There's a Mega Alakazam to the right with a shiny Mega Gengar actually, and a Gardevoir. That looks to be a shiny Gardevoir as well. So there's two shinies in this movie, so that's pretty cool. They don't do shinies often in the movies. The last time I think I remember seeing a shiny was probably in the black and white movie with Zekrom and Reshiram, and depending on which movie you saw, it would either be a Golurk that was shiny or a Hydreigon that was shiny. So yeah, it was pretty cool to see them do that, like switch up shinies in each movie. And we also see Ash's Greninja here taking on the form of that special form. It's not yet seen. That's not yet seen like as a Mega Evolution yet. So this is just a form that Ash's Greninja takes on that kind of looks like, it resembles Ash in a way because it has like the hair and the colors and whatnot. But yeah, so we've also seen Ash's Greninja do that a couple of times in anime. If you guys watch the anime, you know what I'm talking about. It's happened a couple of times. He did it. He actually triggered it himself for once. Like, normally he just does it. It just happens and then they fight and whatnot. But he faced Alan, who is the wielder of the Mega Charizard X, and he fought Alan, and Alan wanted him to bring that power out. So Ash actually purposely used it. Like, he somehow actually triggered the effect where he can make his Greninja take on that form. his so-called mega form, quote unquote. So it's interesting to see what they're gonna do with these Pokemon now. The whole Mega Greninja theory is still really up for debate, and if it's Greninja just a Mega or if it's actually just gonna be an event released for the game. Who knows if they can even give us that Pokemon in the game? It might just be an anime only thing for the story purposes. But I feel like it'd be a Pokemon they'd give in the game. I feel maybe, I don't know. And then on top of that, what would its ability be? If that's the case, would it still keep Protean or would it still keep Torrent? Like, yeah, we don't know. But anyway, it's pretty cool to see Volcanion here, though, because Volcanion's been written in X and Y's code for, like, since the beginning, and people have hacked the game to find Volcanion, and it's just kind of sort of been there, just like Zygarde. Like, Zygarde's been there. We didn't have to hack to get Zygarde. We knew Zygarde was in the game. It was part of the story. It wasn't really part of the story. It was just post-game. You can go to, was it Terminus Cave? Terminus Cave, I feel like it was. I don't remember what the cave was. I feel like it was Terminus, though. And then at one point you just find Zygarde in there, and you just capture it, and there's nothing else really on it. But they're going more in depth with X, Y, and Z anime, showing there's different parts of Zygarde, different cells that make Zygarde up, and Zygarde is actually supposed to be featured in this movie as well. I think there are newer posters than this one, and Zygarde is actually featured on the cover, along with some other characters that are going to be featured in the movie. But it's just interesting to see how Volcanion and Zygarde are intertwined in this movie, because I believe Zygarde actually has its own movie. So it's interesting that they're going to have it featured in another movie. So like, that's all I can really say about this whole Magiana and Volcanion movie. Like, it's really interesting. And Volcanion doesn't have its own movie, but it's featured in Magiana's movie. So is it Volcanion or Magiana's movie? I don't even know. Anyway, if anything, I feel like this movie and the Zygarde movie, if they're separate, like I said they are, this would probably be the last, maybe this would be the last movie for X, Y, and Z, because there isn't much to go off from afterwards. They already did most of the legendaries that we have in Kalos. So, and with that pretty much would, yes, say that'd pretty much be the end of the X and Y movies, X, Y, Z movies afterwards. And then from there, that'll be ending it'll be around July that this movie comes out, so maybe around then Ash will probably have his 8th badge and whatnot, and the series would be coming to a close. But anyway, Mach Punch, I gotta like my like, and if any break or destroy, do whatever you want with it. Just don't hit the dislike button, because I'm really sad if you do. And pretty much, if you guys have anything that you want to say about this video, like if there's anything in terms of like what you guys think Magiana is gonna be in, like if it's gonna be in X and Y Z. It's in the movie X, Y, and Z, but we don't know if we're gonna even see it as an event. But you know, usually when they release a movie, they do give it an event as an event Pokemon as well. But who knows? Maybe they'll wait until Gen 7 comes out and put her in Gen 7. Who knows? But anyway, with that, I'm gonna get out of here. You guys leave some comments in the section below telling what you guys think about these Pokemon and whatnot, these two Pokemon, and what do you think it means for like the future of Pokemon? You know, like everyone knows Volcanion is one of those. Volcanion's are like dual type, water and fire, I believe. Yeah, water and fire. And then who the heck knows what Magiana is? It looks like a steel and fairy type, most likely. Maybe it is, maybe it's not. Anyway, I'm out of here. Bye.